Hello people of YouTube, you join us in Thailand and we have come all this way to ride the latest 300cc twins from Yamaha. This here is the R3 and this is the MT-03. And here is everything you need to know about these two motorcycles. Both these bikes are not brand new. They have been in global markets for a few years now. But this is the first time an MT-03 is coming to India. And we have had the R3 before. This is an updated model. The new R3 is significantly reworked from the seat onwards all the way to the front end. You have a new headlamp area, new fairing, and an upside down fork. The MT-03 is all new for India, and in terms of styling, it draws heavily from the MT family, as is obvious by the headlamp cluster here, the iconic front end, side cowls, and the rest of the bodywork. Interestingly, from the seat junction until the tail, both these motorcycles are identical. One of the things I really adored about the previous generation R3 was the instrument cluster. They had a nice combination of analog and digital. That has been replaced by a full digital unit, but it's not a TFT, it's a very basic unit. It still gives you all the information you need at a glance. It's easy to read, crisp and clean. But in this stage, in this time, I don't know. I don't need it, but the competition offers significantly better equipped systems. On the MT-03, the saddle height is 780 mm and the foot peg position, as you can see, is identical to that one. But over here, because of these tank cowls, I find it a little difficult to get my foot out and shift gears. Otherwise, the position is upright. There is a lot of wind blast past 150 kilometers per hour, but it is exactly what you need for town. So maybe not the best for tall people, but reasonably sized human beings should be very happy on the MT-03. This is the third area of improvement on the R3. The old handlebars have been replaced by units that are wider and a little lower. So that significantly improves the riding ergonomics because you sit more in the bike than before. The triple clamp is also new, inspired by this thing's bigger brother, the R1. And it's one of the reasons why I like this bike over that one, because it's more natural and it's easier to tuck in and it feels like a proper big bike. Both the MT-03 and the R3 are powered by the same engine, and this is a very familiar unit because we've already seen it in the R3 that used to be sold in India. Here it is. This is the familiar 321cc liquid-cooled 4-valve DOHC engine, and it continues to produce 42 horsepower and 29.5 Newton meters of peak torque. In terms of characteristics, the engine is refined, powerful, and the power delivery is linear and smooth. All the way from 4000 RPM until the red line. This pulls like a train and it's exciting to ride, and it just urges you to shift through the 6-speed transmission. The exhaust is the same stock unit as before, and it sounds distinct, sporty, with a few crackles when you downshift. After the aesthetics, the next biggest change in the R3 is in the vehicle dynamics department, and that is thanks to the new upside down fork at the front. It's a 37 mm unit. So what that means is that this motorcycle has the lovely handling it always had, but now it is more stable under braking and it is easier to tip it in and carry good speed confidently. Since there was an R3 in India, we are familiar with how that motorcycle handles and how its handling has improved. But the MT-03 is all new, and the way it handles is, if that one is all about carrying speed into a corner, tipping it in nicely and carrying a nice flowing line to the exit. This one is about flicking it in and darting in and out of traffic and corners, and it's just agile, fun to ride and easy. So if you find that a little committed, this one is rowdy. That's the word to describe it. It's properly rowdy. I feel like Yamaha could have done a lot more in terms of improvement, like gone for a lighter wheel, remove the carrier and reduce unsprung mass, but they have not done so. This is identical to the motorcycle it replaces. The braking is adequate. There is no loss of feel, power, or anything of that sort. But for a motorcycle as fast as this one, personally, I would have preferred a stronger braking system. But no complaints on this one. It's even got dual channel ABS. The roads in Thailand are excellent, so a grueling test of suspension is not possible here, but we have done over 700 kilometers over the past 3 days, and from what I've experienced, both these motorcycles offer excellent ride quality. There is nothing to complain of, it soaks up bumps very nicely and is extremely planted in the corners. Personally, I would pick this one over the MT because it has a character that is more suited to my riding style, but somebody who prefers muscling a motorcycle into a corner should go for this one. In summary, what you need to know is that this R3 is a significant update over the model it replaces. It has improved visually and dynamically as well. I own the 2016 R3 and I can say with confidence that on this motorcycle it is easier to brake harder, to brake deeper into a corner and to carry speed through a corner with more stability and with better confidence. In terms of the MT-03, it is what a naked motorcycle is supposed to be. It is a hooligan, but it's very refined on that front. So you can use this motorcycle for short distance touring, for rides in the city, and to generally have fun. Like I said previously, between the two, I would choose the R3 because it is easier to sit on, more comfortable over long distances, and much easier and more fun to ride fast. Both these motorcycles are coming to India via the CBU route. They're going to come straight in from Indonesia. So do not expect a very accessible price. Something in the range of 4 to 5 lakh rupees is what we can expect ex-showroom. Given the stunning lack of 300cc parallel twin motorcycles in our market, I find these fun and good value. There you have it. That is all you need to know about the new R3 and the all-new MT-03. They are coming to India. The launch is on December 15th. And I believe I have told you everything you need to know about these two motorcycles. If I've missed something, do let me know in the comments and we will respond to you promptly. This is Joshua Verghese signing off for Bike India.